I want to get to TikTok because TikTok, I started up my TikTok account about 2-3 weeks ago, and I started posting little clips from the show and fun songs and, little conservative quips, ideas that I thought were funny, that I thought other conservatives would think were funny, poked fun at Joe Biden, poked fun at China. And apparently when you're on a Chinese spy app like TikTok, you can't poke fun at Joe Biden's relationship with China, because as soon as I did, my account was canceled without any prior notice, without any warning, just you've been removed permanently. And there's no way, because it's China, there's no way to ask for any kind of, what I guess you would say, appeal. There's no appeal process when you're working with communist governments. They just say, you're dead, and that's it. So we're off of TikTok, but there's still a lot of folks on there. There's a lot of young, impressionable folks on there, and the White House knows this. So the White House goes to TikTok because they want to make sure that their messaging is getting through to the younger, more impressionable crowd. And so every now and then they'll bring a group of TikTokers into the White House. Jen Psaki will sit down with them and she'll explain to them what they want those TikTokers to tell their audiences. Not necessarily what's true, but the message that Joe Biden would like to put out there. This is a TikToker named Ellie Zeiler. She has 10.5 million followers on TikTok. She spends most of her time doing dance videos to rap music, wardrobe hauls. The other day, she had her TikTok audience help her decide which bathing suit to wear on her trip to Cabo. But now, thanks to Joe Biden and the White House, she's an expert on foreign policy and gas prices.
Why is gas so expensive, and why is the United States inflation rate at a 4-time decade high? I had the opportunity to ask the White House why gas down the street is $7, and here's what they said.
First of all, she must be in California if gas down the street is $7. Second of all, she didn't have the opportunity to ask the White House. The White House flat out told her, this is what we want you to tell our audience. But, that's semantics. Listen carefully.
The obvious reason we're getting out of a 2-year pandemic, when use goes up, price goes up. But the call was predominantly about Ukraine and Russia, so how does that relate? Russia is one of the top 3 producers of oil, and it is actually their #1 revenue source.
By the way, I wonder if anyone asked her, could you name the other 2, if she'd be able to do it? If you asked her, hey, do you know the top producer of oil in the world? Do you know who that is? I wonder if the White House told her that information, that it's actually the United States of America, and that we're barely scratching the surface when it comes to our oil production capability. That would be for something really interesting to share on TikTok. Not just that Russia is the 3rd largest oil producer in the world, but that we're the 1st. And we're still having to go to Russia and Saudi Arabia and Venezuela and these other horrible places to go get oil. They probably should have told her that. But, you only have like 15 to 30 seconds for they needed to get the important propaganda out.
Now, with Putin starting this horrific fight between Ukraine and Russia, nobody wants to work with him and do international trade. So, with people being scared of war and limited resources, prices are bound to go up as well. For the people who can't pay $7 for a gallon of gas, there's an app called Gas Buddy that shows you the cheapest gas near you, as well as a link in my bio to donate to the misplaced refugees of Ukraine.
Does anybody know if Nancy Pelosi has stock in Gas Buddy? Because apparently that's how you're going to do it. Listen, here's the thing. If you are sick and tired of Putin jacking up your gas prices, know a couple of things. First of all, we are not at all to blame for it. Joe Biden has no control over why gas prices in this country are so high. Secondly, if you want lower gas prices, you need to go get the Gas Buddy app. That's the message that Gas Buddy sponsoring this intervention, I assume, by these TikTokers.